Hello and welcome to today's health education lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we can do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. We can begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then let's go down low. Touch our toes. Then we can go back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave side to side. Excellent, guys. And then back down to touch our toes once more. And then stand up and shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. Now let's do some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent, guys. And now for some stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we can do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Brilliant, guys. And then another shake. Arms and legs, shake it out. And now let's take our right hand and find our left foot. And then left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And to finish, guys, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Have a seat. So welcome to today's health education lesson. But to begin, we're going to do a recap of the previous lesson. Now, who can remember what we learned about in the previous lesson, guys? What type of things did we learn about? Beginning with N. Things that we find in our food. Nutrients. Yes, we learned about different types of nutrients. So let's write that word on the board first. Nutrients. N. U. T. R. I. E. N. T. S. So all together, guys, nutrients. Okay. Now, nutrients are the different types of things that we find in our food. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. So who can remember some of the different types of nutrients that you've learned about, guys? Vitamins, yes. Now, is vitamins good or bad? Yes, vitamins are good for us, so we'll put them in this column here. Vitamins, V-I-T-A-M-I-N-S. So we'll have the good side there, and we'll have the bad side here. How about any more for the good side? What good types of nutrients can we get? Minerals too, yes. Vitamins and minerals. These are all types of nutrients that are good for us. Any others on the good side, guys? Something that you drink every morning. Milk. So what does milk contain? Calcium, yes. Calcium is a very important nutrient for our bones, and particularly important for children because you're still growing. So calcium too. Okay, so far on the good side, vitamins, minerals, and calcium. Yes, but now thinking about some of the nutrients that aren't so good for us. Chocolate isn't good for us, but chocolate isn't a nutrient. Chocolate is a food. Sugar. Okay, sugar. Yes, sugar is in chocolate too. So we can say sugar. Sugar is bad for us. All of these things on this side are nutrients that we should only have in little amounts. Sodium. Yes, sodium is another one. Sodium. Anything else that will make us really big? Fats, yes, we have to be very careful about the fat intake that we have. Some fats are good, but not a lot. Any others? Salt, yes, we've got salt. Salt is very similar to sodium. And a long word, cholesterol. Yes, cholesterol comes from lots of fried food. C-H-O-L-E-S-T-E-R-O-L. So let's have a look on the bad side, guys. We've got sugar, salt, sodium, fat, and cholesterol. So these are all different types of nutrients. Now remember how we learned that to decide on what nutrients we should have, we should look at the food label. If we look at the food label, it will give us the different types of nutrients. So who can think about some foods? For example, if I want vitamins, what type of foods can I drink or eat? What type of foods do we get vitamins from? Fruit. Excellent. Yes, we get lots of vitamins from fruit. And how about minerals? What are you told to eat every day as well as fruits? Eat your fruits and vegetables. Yes, you see, fruits are our main source of vitamins, and vegetables are our main source of minerals. And we've already said, where do you guys get your calcium from? Milk every day. So you see how each of the different foods provide the nutrients that we need. But let's think about some of the bad ones. Sugar. Where will we get sugar from? What type of food or drink gives us sugar? How about chocolate? Chocolate. Yes, chocolate is full of lots of sugar. That's why, should you have chocolate all the time, every day? No. Maybe once a day will be fine, because chocolate contains lots of sugar. How about salt? What type of foods? Salt, fat, and cholesterol all come from a type of food known as junk food. Pizza, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, cakes, all nice tasting things, but they all contain lots of sodium or salt, fat, and cholesterol. That's why I said in a previous lesson, we can't eat a pizza every day. A pizza once a week or a couple of times a month is fine. But if we were to eat a pizza every day, we would get too much of these nutrients and we wouldn't be healthy. So one more time, guys, let's think about vitamins from fruit, minerals from vegetables, calcium comes from milk and other sources. But when we think about sugar, from chocolate, sodium, salt, fat, and cholesterol, all comes from junk food. So these are the types of foods that we have to limit. They're okay, but only in small doses. Don't eat them all the time. And guys, that was very well remembered because it's important. And in today's health education lesson, we're going to move on. We're moving away from food nutrients to the sort of things we need to have if we're feeling sick, or also to prevent us from getting sick. These are a type of thing called medicines. Has anybody ever had medicine before? What type of medicine have you had before? Any ideas? If you're feeling sick, has the doctor ever asked you to have medicine? Okay, so well, in today's lesson, what we're going to do is we're going to learn about medicines. So what we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe, listen to, and also practice speaking about the different types of medicines and why we use them. So let's all turn to have a look at the TV screen, please, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation today, guys, about medicines. Yes, and in the picture here, you can see of different types of medicines. Here we have tablets. Yes, medicines can come in tablet form or also liquids. Some medicines we have to drink. So you can see the different types of medicines already that we can take. Medicines or drugs are substances that are used to treat or prevent illnesses. Yes. Some people take medicines when they're feeling sick because they will help us to feel better. Other people take medicines all the time to stop them feeling sick. There are two different ways to take them. When medicines are taken properly, they help people. Yes, they can make us feel good. But when medicines are abused, they harm people instead. Yes, that's why it's always important to read the labels on medicines to make sure that they're the ones that we should take. Because if you take the wrong type of medicines, they can harm you. It can be very dangerous. Prescription medicines can only be obtained with a doctor's permission. And here you can see examples of prescription medicines. What this means is that we need a note of the doctor before we can eat them. And what they'll usually have on the container is the name of the person who they are for, because the doctor says, yes, you can have them. Over the counter Medicines can be bought in a store without a doctor's permission. Yes. So you can see here in this picture, these are over-the-counter medicines. What that means is that you can just go into the shop and buy. You don't need a note off the doctor. If you want, you can just go to the pharmacy and buy them because they're not very dangerous. Medicines can prevent people from getting sick and can stop us catching illnesses. Yes. So as I said earlier, two different reasons for taking medicine. Either when we feel sick already to make us feel better, or to prevent us getting sick in the first place. Medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve pain when we injure ourselves. Has anybody ever had headache or a pain anywhere in their bodies, like a neck ache? Some medicines can help us feel better. Like previously, I've had a headache. So what I've done with the headache, I've taken a medicine called paracetamol. And then that makes my headache go away and I feel better. And different types of medicines can relieve pain in different areas. Some medicines help to control illnesses so that people can carry on with their lives. For example, has anybody ever seen this type of medicine before? No? Do you know what this woman suffers with? This woman has asthma. She has a problem with her breathing. She feels okay. She's not sick, but she has a problem with her breathing. So she has to take this medicine every day. Some people live with conditions like asthma, where she has to take that medicine every day to help her breathe. If she doesn't take the medicine, she will be sick. But as long as she takes her medicine, she'll feel fine. We should always read the labels and instructions before consuming a medicine. Very important, because we need to make sure the medicine is right for us and that it won't be dangerous and cause us any harm. Any questions, guys? Okay, very well done. Welcome back to the class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation so that they can learn about the different types of medicines and why it's important to always make sure that we read the labels on medicine so that the labels and the medicines that we take are the right ones for us. Because when medicines are taken properly, they can help us. But if medicines are abused, they can harm us and be very dangerous. And coming up, we've got a flashcards exercise for our students to practice speaking of each of the different sentences regarding medicines. But before then, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So if Teacher says, we can do. If Teacher doesn't say, don't do. So Teacher says, arms in the air. Arms down. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, turn around. Back the other way. Well done, guys. Well listened. Teacher says, back the other way. And teacher says, jogging on the spot. Teacher says, arms in the air. Teacher says, arms side to side. Teacher says, forwards and backwards. and stop. Excellent, guys. Teacher says, turn around. Teacher says, back the other way. The teacher says, stop. Teacher says, arms by your sides. Down into a ball. Teacher says, down into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says, jump. Excellent, guys. The teacher says, please sit down. And now it's time for the flashcards exercise for our students to practice forming and speaking sentences regarding today's topic. And that topic I will write on the board now. So we're learning about medicines. And medicines is spelled M-E-D-I-C-E-N-E-S. So all together, guys, medicines. Okay, and what we've got now is 5 different sentences for our students to practice speaking. So teachers, what you need to do is print off 2 sets of flashcards. The first set we're going to place onto the board for our students to practice speaking and to refer to. The second set puts each of the words into individual flashcards. And then what we can do is put our students into teams and have them practice forming the sentences together. So first of all, guys, the sentences. So the first sentence about medicine, we should always read the labels and instructions before consuming a medicine. And that word there, consuming, is another word for eating. So that's our first sentence. And then sentence number 2, medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve pain when we injure ourselves. Yes, medicines can be a nice painkiller. Like I mentioned before, sometimes if I get headache, we can take the medicine to take the pain away, and then we will feel better. And it's also true with other areas of our bodies. The next sentence, some medicines help to control illnesses so that people can carry on their lives. Like in the PowerPoint presentation, that woman who had to use the asthma pack. She has a problem with her breathing, but she's fine as long as she takes her medicine. Our next sentence, medicines are substances that are used to treat or prevent illnesses. Yes, so 2 different ways to take them. We either take them to make us feel better, or we take them to prevent us getting injured or to feel sick. So that's sentence number 4, guys. And then sentence number 5, the final one, medicines can prevent people from getting sick and can stop us catching illnesses. So there we have our 5 sentences about medicines, guys. What we're going to do now is put our students into teams. Then we'll give each team a set of flashcards that make up a sentence, and they need to work together to put them in the correct order. When our teams are ready, they can raise their hands and practice speaking. So Bangpon and Lakgao, team number 1. Prao and Down, team number 2. Chu and Nadia, team number 3, and Pat, Pak Bung, and Net, team number 4. So let's start with our sentences. So team number 1, this can be your sentence to start with. You're welcome. Team number 2, that one's for you. You're welcome. Team number 3, here's your sentence. You're welcome. And team number 4. Okay, guys, so we've each got a sentence. All of our sentences are on the board. When I say go, work together to form the sentence. And then when you're ready, we can practice speaking. 3, 2, 1, go. So have a look at the first word. Okay, so Prel, you've got that one. We should always. And then be careful, because medicines is the first word 3 times. Wow. Okay. Medicines are substances that are used to treat or prevent illnesses. Brilliant, guys. Well done. We should always read the labels and instructions before consuming a medicine. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Some medicines help to control illnesses so that people can carry on their lives. Brilliant, guys. Well done. And team number 4, medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve pain when we injure ourselves. Brilliant, guys. Very well done. Okay, so what we'll do now, guys, take your flashcards and pass them to the team on your left, getting ready for the next round. So teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom now. You can pause the video and do the same activity with your own students. Remember, after each round, swap the sentences so that each team gets to practice with a different sentence. And we'll see you back in the room in around 10 to 12 minutes. So let go, bang bon for you. Team 1 ready? Team 2 ready? Team 3 ready? Team 4 ready? Go. So a different sentence this time, guys, about medicine. Okay, so let's see. Medicines are substances that are used to treat or prevent illnesses. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve pain when we injure ourselves. Excellent, guys. Very well spoken. We should always read the label and instructions before consuming a medicine. Brilliant. Well done. And team 4, wow, good presentation. Some medicines help to control illnesses so that people can carry on their lives. Excellent. Very well spoken. Well done, guys. Okay, so once again, take the flashcards and pass them to the teams to your left for the next round. So Net, I'll take yours. And Bangpon, you pass yours to Prel and down. Team 3 ready? Team 2 ready? Team 4 ready? Team 1 ready? Go. Medicines
Medicine
can soothe
can soothe
symptoms
symptoms
and relieve
and relieve
pain when we injure ourselves.
injury ourselves.
Brilliant, guys. Well done. Some medicines, illnesses, so that people can carry on their lives. Excellent, guys. Well done. We should always
Always
read the labels
read the label
and instructions
and instruction
before
before
consuming
consuming
a medicine. Excellent, guys. Very well done. And very important, that one. Team 3. Medicines
medicine
are substances
substances
that are used
that are used
to treat or prevent
or prevent
illnesses.
illnesses.
Brilliant, guys. Okay, so now, time for our final round. One more time, pass your cards to the team on your left, and we'll have one more round, guys. So, Annette, I'll take yours. Team 3, ready? Team 1, ready? Team 4, ready? Team 2, ready? Team 3, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Final round, guys. We should always
You should always
read the labels
read the label
and instructions
and instruction
before
before
consuming
consuming
a medicine.
a medicine.
Very important. Well done. Medicines
Medicine
are substances
are substances
that
that
are used
that are used
to treat
to treat
or prevent
or prevent
illnesses.
illnesses.
Excellent. Very well done, guys. Medicines
Medicine
can soothe
can soothe
symptoms
symptoms
and relieve
and relieve
pain
pain
when
when
we injure ourselves.
we injure ourselves.
Excellent, Nadia. Very well done. And team 2, some medicines
Some medicine
help to
help to
control
control
illnesses
illnesses
so that
so that
people
people
can carry on
can carry on
their lives.
their life.
Excellent. Well done, guys. Guys, give yourselves all a big round of applause. That was excellent. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure every student in your classroom gets their own worksheet. And what we've got today, we've got 8 different sentences about medicine that were all featured in the PowerPoint presentation. And some of them are on the board for flashcards exercise too. Each sentence has one word missing. That word is in the word box. So our students need to demonstrate their understanding by writing the correct word in the spaces provided. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Names on top first. And give our students around 15 minutes for this activity and just help them with anything they need. So Annette, this one's for you. You're welcome. Pat, for you. You're welcome. Nadia, for you. You're welcome. Chu, for you. Down, for you. You're welcome. Pleo, for you. You're welcome. Lakau, for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, so names on top first, and then work out which of the different words complete the sentences. So the first sentence, medicines are... do we have that one on the board? Yes, we do. So who can see where it is on the board? Correct, Pleo. And then, once you found the word, you can cross it off in your workbox because you only need it once. Medicines are substances. When medicines are taken properly, they... What's a good word? If medicines are taken properly, what can they do? Help, yes. They help us. But when medicines are give you a clue, a word for when things are not used properly, they are abused. Yes, when medicines are abused. Can we find the word abused? Yes, that's correct. So medicines taken properly help us. If we abuse medicines, they can make us feel bad. Now, who can remember for number 4? The special note that we need off the doctor. Some medicines are quite dangerous, so we need a special note, like permission off the doctor. And the name of the note begins with P. Prescription. Yes, the prescription is the name of the special note off the doctor that says we can take that medicine. Excellent, Pangpon, well done. So prescription medicine. And then the other type of medicine that we can buy, over the counter. So prescription medicine, yes, over the counter, yes. An example of over-the-counter medicine would be paracetamol. That's a medicine that we can just buy. We don't need a note off the doctor. We can go to the pharmacy and buy paracetamol. That's over-the-counter medicine. Medicines can prevent people from getting sick and catching illnesses. Excellent. Illnesses, catching illnesses. Medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve. What did we say? If we have a headache, what is a headache a type of? Pain. And the final one, and perhaps the most important, we should always read the labels and instructions. Consuming is another word for eating or drinking. And we should always read the labels and instructions before. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to complete the sentences about medicine by choosing the correct words. My students all did a brilliant job. And to finish, we're going to practice speaking for you now. So ready, guys? Medicines are substances that are used to treat or prevent illnesses. When medicines are taken properly, they help people. When medicines are abused, they harm people instead. Prescription medicines can only be obtained with a doctor's permission. Over-the-counter medicines can be bought in a store without a doctor's permission. Medicines can prevent people from getting sick and catching illnesses. Medicines can soothe symptoms and relieve pain when we injure ourselves. And finally, we should always read the labels and instructions before consuming our medicine. Very important, guys, to make sure the medicine is right for us first. That was brilliant. Very well done. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and found it interesting and now understand more about medicines and the reasons why we take them. So we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. Can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.